Bonjour Year 8, welcome to lesson 5 of this half term. Again, you're talking about l'argent de poche, pocket money. And here's a list of the equipment you'll need for today's lesson with Mrs. Turner. The exercise book that the school gave you, a pen and a ruler, your knowledge organiser for Module 6, which is on class charts, and wordreference.com to look up any vocabulary that you are unfamiliar with. And you can open those in the web browser on your computer. Pause to do that now. Please do remember to email me with any questions about our learning today. Send your message to me on my email address, which is below. And please also remember to upload a copy of your lesson to class charts as soon as you can after the lesson. Thank you to those of you who've sent your previous work. It's been lovely to see your work. Please do send any outstanding work to me as soon as you can. It's expected within 2 days after the completed lesson. Copiez la date jeudi 11 juin et le titre j'ai besoin d'une nouvelle console, which means I need a new console. And underline those, please. Then write your objective to say what I need and how much it costs. Pause to do that now and press play to go to your do now. Your do now activity should take about 10 minutes. I'd like you to copy and complete the sentences, filling in the blanks with the words in brackets at the end of the sentence. So, for example, we have to find the word buy for number 1, save for number 2, never for number 3, and that has 2 parts to it, you'll see, as does every negative going around the verb. And then therefore needs to go in here. So pause to do that now and press play to get the answers. Good work, Year 8. So here are the answers. Avec mon argent de poche, j'achète des bonbons. Okay, so you've put acheter in the je form. And that means with my pocket money, I buy sweets and chocolate. Well done if you got that correct. Numéro 2. J'économise pour des baskets, mais ils sont vraiment chers. I save up for trainers, or I'm saving up for trainers, but they are really expensive. Okay, and then to say never, je n'achète jamais, so you must have the ne before the verb and the jamais afterwards. Okay, to say never. Je n'achète jamais de maquillage, I never buy makeup. Et numéro 4, j'adore acheter des CD, mais ils sont chers, donc j'économise. I love buying music and films, but they are expensive. So, or you can use therefore, I save up or I save. Fantastic work, Year 8. I'm now going to pass you to Mrs. Turner. Please remember to upload your work and any outstanding work to class charts. Merci, au revoir.
Activité 1. Use Quizlet to learn the vocabulary for this unit. Click on the link provided in class charts to access the tasks. Activité 2. Listen and fill in the grid in English according to the information that you hear. You should rewind the video and listen at least twice, pausing as needed.
Page 98. Exercice 3. Copie et remplis la même grille pour Vincent, Estelle et Patrick. Numéro 1.
Qu'est-ce que tu achètes avec ton argent de poche, Vincent ?
J'achète souvent des magazines de Formule 1. J'adore la Formule 1. J'ai besoin de baskets, mais c'est ma mère qui va m'en acheter. Je n'achète jamais de matériel scolaire. J'économise pour un jeu de Formule 1 qui s'appelle Rally Driver 5. C'est un jeu de simulation de Formule 1.
Numéro 2.
Et toi, Estelle, que fais-tu avec ton argent de poche ?
J'ai un budget de 40 € par mois. Avec ça, j'achète tout. J'achète surtout du maquillage et du matériel scolaire. J'ai besoin d'une nouvelle paire de chaussures, mais en ce moment, j'économise pour un nouveau album CD de mon groupe préféré, Serpent. Je n'achète jamais de chocolat et jamais de chewing-gum. J'en pique à mon petit frère.
Numéro 3.
Et Patrick, que fais-tu avec ton argent de poche?
J'achète surtout des cadeaux. J'ai une très grande famille et il faut acheter beaucoup de cadeaux. J'ai besoin d'une nouvelle console, mais ça coûte cher. J'économise pour des baskets.
Let's go through the answers. I've included all the detail that was mentioned so that you can know exactly what you heard. However, the key points that you need to gain a mark are underlined. Those are the bits that you needed to write down. So for Vincent, he buys magazines, 1 mark, saves up for a computer game, 1 mark, and in other details you should have had that he needs trainers and that he never buys school equipment. Estelle buys makeup and school equipment. That's 2 marks there. Saves up for a new album or CD, or she is saving up for that. 1 mark. Other details, she gets 40 € a month. She needs shoes. She never buys chocolate or gum. There's 3 marks there. For Patrick, he buys gifts. He saves up or is saving up for trainers. And he needs a new console, but it's expensive. So let's see how many marks that would have been out of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You should give yourself a mark out of 14 for that task.
Page 98. Exercice 3. Copie et remplis la même grille pour Vincent, Estelle et Patrick. Numéro 1.
Qu'est-ce que tu achètes avec ton argent de poche, Vincent?
J'achète souvent des magazines de Formule 1. J'adore la Formule 1. J'ai besoin de baskets, mais c'est ma mère qui va m'en acheter. Je n'achète jamais de matériel scolaire. J'économise pour un jeu de Formule 1 qui s'appelle Rally Driver 5. C'est un jeu de simulation de Formule 1.
Numéro 2.
Et toi, Estelle, que fais-tu avec ton argent de poche?
J'ai un budget de 40 € par mois. Avec ça, j'achète tout. J'achète surtout du maquillage et du matériel scolaire. J'ai besoin d'une nouvelle paire de chaussures, mais en ce moment, j'économise pour un nouveau album CD de mon groupe préféré, Serpent. Je n'achète jamais de chocolat et jamais de chewing-gum. J'en pique à mon petit frère.
Numéro 3.
Et Patrick, que fais-tu avec ton argent de poche?
J'achète surtout des cadeaux. J'ai une très grande famille et il faut acheter beaucoup de cadeaux. J'ai besoin d'une nouvelle console, mais ça coûte cher. J'économise pour des baskets.
Activité 3. Listen to the explanation of this aspect of grammar in French. Then, at the end, you should copy the grammar note into your book. Off we go. So today we're going to look very closely at the structure of how to say to need in French. To translate to need, you use avoir, besoin de. with a noun or an infinitive of a verb. You will see that the verb to need is translated as a whole phrase in French rather than just a single verb on its own. Luckily, it uses the verb avoir, with which we're very familiar. I need, j'ai besoin de. So you can see the verb avoir has been conjugated into the correct form according to who's doing the needing. Besoin de doesn't change. You need, tu as besoin de. He, she needs, il, elle a besoin de. We need, nous avons besoin de. You all need, vous avez besoin de. And they need, ils ont besoin de. Some examples. I need a pen. J'ai besoin d'un stylo. I need to go to the supermarket. J'ai besoin d'aller au supermarché. From these two examples, it can be seen that the structure avoir besoin de can be followed either by a noun, like un stylo, a thing, or the infinitive of a verb, an action. I need to go. J'ai besoin d'aller. Aller is in the infinitive there. Right, pause the video so that you can copy these down carefully into your books. Activité 4. Using the information that you've just copied down about this structure, avoir besoin de, to need, in French, translate sentences 1 to 10 into French. Pay careful attention as to who is doing the needing. You have 10 minutes. Pause the video now. Bon travail. Let's go through the answers. 1. I need a pencil. J'ai besoin d'un crayon. 2. Do you need a dictionary? As-tu besoin d'un dictionnaire? Tu as besoin d'un dictionnaire? Remember, recently we've done the different ways of asking questions in French, and here you have two different ones. As-tu besoin? Inversion there. Do you need? Tu as besoin de? You need? Do you need a dictionary? 3. He needs to sleep. Il a besoin de dormir. Il a besoin de se coucher. 4. Elle a besoin de manger du fruit. 5. Nous avons besoin d'attendre. 6. Vous avez besoin d'écouter. 7. Ils ont besoin d'acheter de l'eau. 8. Mes parents ont besoin d'aller au supermarché. 9. Mes sœurs ont besoin de faire leurs devoirs. Look, there's the possessive adjective. We just did that recently. Their homework. 10. My friends need to save up. Mes amis ont besoin d'économiser. Mark your work carefully, making any corrections that you need to in a different colour pen.
Bon travail. Great work, Year 8. Please remember to email me if you've got any questions about the activities in today's lesson on my email address that's just there. And please remember to submit your work on class charts. I'll make sure that the box is clicked so you can upload this and any other outstanding work as well. Merci, au revoir.
Should you have any time remaining in your hour, spend it looking at the first 3 terms in box 4 here on your knowledge organizer. Généralement, normalement, d'habitude. Can you find a way to include these time markers in the last piece of written work that you did in today's lesson?